Hi, I'm Destiny Cornett, and I'm going to do my speech on songwriting. So, how many people here like music? How many people listen to music because of the beat? How many people listen to the music because of the lyrics? Okay, so I'm basically going to talk to you about how to make a good song and basically just the elements of writing a song. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about what a songwriter is. A songwriter is basically somebody who just writes lyrics and puts it together in a formatted version and like can sing on top of it or put a beat underneath it, and that's basically what a songwriter is. Okay. Lyrics are basically just the words to the song. So if somebody say, write me some lyrics, it's basically just words. And then a melody is what the song, like, if you have words, then you put a melody to it, or you put a melody before and you write your lyrics with a melody. It's just notes, like da 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 da. That's a melody, and you write your song, and words will go da 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 da. Okay. Okay. When you write a song, you use bars or measures, which is notes that go in four. So it's like da 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 da. So then you write your words going like that, and you do 4 of those for each measure. Okay. So right now I'm gonna basically do the format of writing a song. So first you have the verse, and this is gonna be your first verse. Your first verse should be like your introduction. So you should maybe introduce who you are, or it depends on what you're writing about, but you should introduce something. And the first verse should have the same melody, and like throughout the verses you should have the same melody. And then your second verse you'll have different lyrics, but you'll use the same melody. Okay. Then we're gonna have the chorus. This repeats throughout the song. This is just something that should be, it should have like a nice groove to it, because this is going to be what basically everybody remembers about your song. Because a lot of people don't remember like the words to songs when they remember the chorus, because it's played so often and so repetitive that it gets stuck in your head. Okay, and then we're going to go back to second verse. And basically the second verse is the same melody, but you have different words. And this is when your story should develop. It should have maybe, if at the beginning of the song you started with a breakup, the second verse should tell like maybe how you broke up, or if he wants you back, or it should develop. The story should get more interesting. And then we have a pre-chorus. This is something really short, like maybe 4 bars that goes into the chorus that repeats. Like, if your chorus is like, all I want to do, you'll do like maybe a hum, and then you'll go into it. Like, it's just something short that goes into the chorus. And then you have your bridge. A bridge is where the song completely changes. The music changes, the lyrics definitely change. It's usually when the writer develops, like, has like a, what's the word? Like when it's like the revealing point, like they finally made it through something, or they like see clearly now. The bridge basically has that whole changing, the mood of the song just changes completely. Okay, and then you have your outro. And this is basically the ending of your song. And basically this is the format that you use to write a song. And I'm just gonna like give you some tips to like make a good song. Okay. So you should, when writing a song, you probably should use your natural voice. Like if you can't sing, maybe you should just like talk it, because it's easier for you to understand, you know, where you're going. Like, so if you talk it, you'll just be like, let me see. I'll use one of these songs, like, okay, Lily Allen, like Smile, like she has like a melody, but if you was just reading her lyrics and you didn't know the melody, you would just talk it out, just like when I first met you, you know, if you don't know how to sing it, but you know your melody already, you'll just talk it out. And it's good talking because then you will have like a good idea, you know? And then have a good storyline, because nobody likes a song that doesn't make no sense. Like, it's like, okay, the beat was nice, but I don't understand where the story is going. Okay? You should have tension and release. Like at the beginning of the song, you should have conflict, tension, and then by the end of the song, by the middle of the song, you should have a release that is, it makes the story better if you have tension and release. Because if it's just all the way tension, and it's like no breaking point or no something that somebody can relate to, it's just like, that was just a sad song all the way through. And like, you know? Okay, have a nice chorus, because the chorus is what everybody remembers in your song. And if it sucks, it's like, oh, I listened to that song 5 times and I don't remember anything about it. The chorus, you should always remember something about it. Okay, make a memorable melody that people can like just listen to and it stays on their mind. And like for example, like jingles for commercials, like a lot of people remember the jingles. Like they might not remember anything else, but they remember like Folgers in your cup. I don't like, that's about coffee, but that's on my mind. I can remember it because it's memorable. Okay, and then when you find a song, find a catchy beat. Like, don't go to producers that just suck. Like, find somebody who's gonna make a beat that is like, everybody can just be like, that's my song. Because the beat is like, kind of what captures the person first, because lyrics come after the beat already has started. Have a signature riff. A riff is basically just something that you do at the beginning of your song or at the end of your song. Like some people say their name, or they say like their title, or they say their crew, and they do this at like every song, so you know who they are, and it makes you stand out from everybody else. So when you write a song, you should put something about you in it somewhere that people know. Oh, that's Beyonce. She did her little run. That's Alicia Keys. She had a little piano, little start, you know. So something about you. Write a song that people can relate to. Don't write no song. I mean, it's good to write songs, but like, if you want it to be like a good song, you need to write it about something that everybody go through: love, pain, disappointment, inspiration. Your dead dog. Some people can relate to that, but not many, you know? So write a song that everybody can just like feel and put emotion into it, because if you don't put emotion to it, it's like, it doesn't come across well. It doesn't connect to the audience or to the person who's reading your song. It's just like boring. So yeah. Keep it simple. When you first write a song, you don't have to be deep. You just need to keep it simple. You need to, you know, express what you gotta say and make it very simple for other people to understand it. Because if you're too deep, I might not grasp it. So just keep it simple. I mean, when you start writing, and the deepness will come, basically. Okay. Like I said, invoke emotion, and create a good ride. Like when like mom's apple pie, like that's just like good, it's good, you know it's good. Or like if you're on a roller coaster and it like it's smooth and all of a sudden it's shaky, and all of a sudden you do some twist and then you slide and you come back down. You know, make a good ride for the person listening to your song, because like I said, you don't want it to be boring, you want it to be catchy, you want people to like it. Okay. And a helpful tip is, if you don't know what your song's about, maybe you should write your title before you write your song, or you know, make kind of like an outline of what you want to talk about. And because titles really need to go with your song, like it needs, if it's not in, like usually titles are in your song, but if the title's not in your song, the title needs to be about your song. Like resentment. The song was resentment. It was talking about resentment. You know what I mean? The title needs to go with the song. Okay, and I got some copies of some lyrics of songs like I like, and I think they have basically all the elements that I just talked about. So I'm gonna pass them around. And one of the songs on there is like, if